Ok. Asta ce deblocasem. Ultimul skill care era blocat de un lacat. Sip Strike. Totul costă câte 2 sau 3 puncte acum. Ha. Da. 2 puncte, 2 puncte. 3 puncte, 3 puncte. Așa că... Reveal traps. Not really. Către 3 targete. O să las să iau pe asta către 3 targete. Și hai să mergem unde era? În afara orașului, nu? Da. Relic and other bullshit. Da, îl văd de aici, relicul. Ba nu, asta e. Aici.
The ink is badly faded. It's difficult to make anything out. Savage, outrageous, betrayal. And this isn't parchment paper. It's thicker. Animal hide or human, maybe.
Nice. Scriu pe oameni. Făcea hârtie din oameni. What the hell? Bă, sunt sigur că în 4K jocul ăsta cu totul la maxim și pe monitor bun chiar arată bine. Aha. Enjoy. Aici. Ah, yes. Le skin. Le skin de wolf. Și aproape este locașul ăsta. Chiar aproape. E foarte bun de farmat. Bine, nu mai am nevoie. Dar pentru cine este endgame și nu prea are multe lucruri, mai ales dacă vă trebuie skin-uri, nice. Resurse peste resurse. Cam asta ar fi, ha? Da. Da, lupii, survival. Mai aveam un relic de găsit care era pe o parte opusă, dar nu nimica. De fapt ar fi bine să luăm acum, că probabil ne dă un camp pe acolo. Ne întoarcem aici imediat. Am mai să luăm. Ha. No? Ok. Nu? Nu poți să intri pe aici sau să o vezi sau să faci ceva? Dude. Are you sure? Adevărul cumva mă interesează drumul ăsta la alt. Probabil pe aici ies. Da. Pe aici nu o să fie alt drum. Ha. Da, lasă să mă duc direct în față. Și cumva să face alt drum pe sus. Și pe ala trebuie să merg. Yep. Yep. Da. Are mai mult sens acum. Păcat că nu rămân scurtăturile astea care le faci câteodată.
Did you see that? It was a condor. Magnificent birds.
Ah, I must have missed it.
Some people around here think they're a good omen, but they're just birds.
People like to think good things will happen.
And that's fine, as long as they don't put all their hopes in it.
Da, îți arată unde sunt condori. Dar nu mă interesează. Am pene o grămadă. Și speciale, și normale, și de care vrei. Jos acolo, ok?
Someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up.
Ce ați văzut, mă? Unde?
It's amazing how the beliefs of disparate cultures can become intertwined over time.
Story complete, misionarul. Wink, wink. Da, aici știu unde am ajuns, dar nu mă interesează asta. Și culmea, n-am văzut locul ăsta. N-am fost jos aici. Ah. Ok. Acum în sfârșit intrăm în zona... Wait, what? Really? Ha. Deci... Aici putem să ajungem, aici putem să ajungem. Dar pe aici nu putem, că e cripta asta. Why? Nu. Iar dacă cazi în apă aici mori. Și apa flote, că aici cazi direct în pe stânci. Da, cam ala strănutatul. Dacă ar fi fost o chestie sus. nu-ți dă voie să sări sau ceva. E blocat destul de bine drumul. Oh my god. Yes, glitch the game, please. Glitch the game. Come on, you can do it. Glitch the game. Pe partea asta nu prea se poate. Vedem cât mai era să săr. Acolo ați văzut? Foarte puțin mai era. Oh my god. Mai am puțin acolo sus, dar nu-mi dă voie. Pentru că n-ai pe unde. Și singurul loc unde ar arăta că ai putea, nu-ți dă voie. Sau... Iar aici nu poți să cazi în apa asta. Asta e? Da. Sau poți. Vedeți? În apa asta nu poți să cazi. Sau cum ajungi acolo? Aia e întrebarea mea. Pe aici nu-ți dă voie nici să urci. Prin peștera la lupi nu-ți dă voie. Iar aici se vede clar, clar se vede că aici o să spargi zona asta, dar de ce nu-ți dă voie? Pentru că vor să vii de acolo, dar mă întreb dacă are de-a face cu questul principal, știi? Să mă trebuiască să înaintezi un pic pentru a-ți debloca vreun drum. Adică tot ce se poate, nu? Nu-mi dau seama și cred că mă duc la questul principal. Chiar vreau să fac astea pe aici. Făceam criptaia, făceam alea. Dar se pare că nu poți momentan. Așa că o să mergem în cimitir. O să mergem în cimitir. Facem questul principal. Nu, secundar. Și încercăm mai încolo să ajungem la cripta aia. Yeah! Așa ziceam și eu. Unde e comerciantul? Chiar în față. Lag City, bineînțeles.
I'm sure I can help you.
Mă, nu o să-ți vând aur, nu o să-ți vând astea. Dar sunt sigur că am unele lucruri prea multe.
I'm sure you will be satisfied.
Ca de exemplu.
Good deal.
Aici nu. Ca de exemplu.
I'm sure you will be satisfied.
6, 24. Uite.
That's a good deal for both of us.
Cred că. Pentru amândoi. Mai ales.
Good deal.
Și pe aici îmi pot să iau câteva. Să văd.
I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. Pleasure
atâta.
doing business with you, friend.
Practic de fiecare dată scap de overstock. Tot ce am peste cu mult. Femeia asta am vorbit. Aici nu cred că am fost. Nope.
This document outlines the goals and works of the mission of St. John. In addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach programs, the people here are clearly passionate about contributing to the nearby communities. Education, literacy, healthcare, even donating a portion of the food they raise.
Ya conoces a Juan. Primero la siesta y después el trabajo. Los hoyos se cavan en la noche.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
Ok. Nu mă băgați în seama? Am venit și eu cu ciorda.
Now,
Clubul
this is a
Miracolul.
fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your beliefs, devotion, and taste for adventure. Create lifelong memories as you travel the world together. It's a Christian singles group dedicated to visiting pilgrimage sites.
Ok, mai avem un stag aici.
Te lo aseguro. Si se comprueba algo.
Trebuie să găsim doar unul. Probabil că o să-l găsim ușor. Nu este un challenge, cred eu.
This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration of this mission having been badly damaged by an unusually violent and entirely unexpected volcanic tremor, they sent requests to every Spanish-speaking diocese, asking them to consider sending missionaries to restore and rebuild this holy site.
Había una vez un ratoncito, lindo y pequeñito. Para mirar afuerita. El malvado gato lo detectó, a él corrió y lo atrapó.
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter.
Huh.
Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second. Just the other day, I saw this one out on the road, running after a wolf. Can you believe that? He said he only wanted to play. As though he expected the wolves to roll over and chase sticks.
Da. Da, mă, știm. Știm de Black Wolf.
Bueno, tú todo.
I-am și omorât deja, așa că pot să stai liniștită. Uite și ăsta. Gata challenge-ul.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited. I need a little break. Don't tell the sisters. I could use a little spirits myself some days, but this mission does not allow.
This document describes the founding of the mission. There
Sora
were 4
alcoolică.
solar eclipses in this region around that time, in 1521, 1538, 1539, and 1543. Spanish missionaries reported that during each one, a vision of John the Apostle appeared on this site. So in his honor, the mission of St. John was built here in 1544.
Alcohol. So I have to settle for the few more.
Da, cred că am auzit destul. Alcoolică. Ce, eu nu sunt alcoolică, nu. Wait, what? Nu, frate, vreau questul secundar. Ce? Sper să nu declanșez pe la principal din greșeală. O trec pe Jonah.
Cállate ya. No quiero tener 400 años. Habrá que construirla por completo.
Ok. Cum ăsta nu cred că am vorbit.
You know, it seems like every few years, God throws a disaster this way.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nothing we can't fix with enough time. And materials. Unfortunately, one of those is in short supply.
Pablo Escobar. Se pare că ca să ajungi în cimitir trebuie să intri prin zona principală. Dar... Așa, mă.
30th of December 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior. I attributed it to the long journey through the jungle. That night, however, he admitted what had been bothering him. They followed me, he whispered. The others. He walked off. I spent that sleepless night worrying about his deviations toward madness.
Mare ce să ne arată pe hartă? Oare? Posibil. Niște survival. Cash, dar nu. Asta pentru că am găsit mai tot, frate.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed.
Huh. Tu stai acolo. Că avem altă...
El más grande amor por Jesús y María. Concédeme de parte de nuestro Señor que mi corazón.
Eu la asta a crescut prea mult, mă trebuie să tăiați din ea. Vă ajut eu. Scăpați.
Watch out! She's going to cast a spell on us!
A, aia e vrăjitoarea, gen. Ok. Înțeles. Altă hartă. Mamă. Cred că ăla e printre... De fapt, s-ar putea să fie ultimul lucru care mai găsim pe aici.
These collars were used abroad the Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves.
Mă. Că vrea să citească numele, asta vrea, dar nu... Nu iese.
I wonder how it ended up here.
Încă o poveste completă. I mean, asta e o zonă care trebuie să trec prin zona principală, din câte se pare, ca să iau toate documentele alea.
I don't have enough space for that.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly, with neat rows, or they're like this one, where it feels more natural and unplanned.
Sincer, e mai interesant așa decât cutii de chibrite din alea la rând.
Calling me a witch? Imagine.
I'm sorry?
I'm a herbalist, a shamefully unrecognized branch of medical science. And that child's grandmother was a dowser. The things people ignore that are right in front of their noses.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Ha! You sound like Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
A smart girl, a good researcher, and unafraid to admit there are things she doesn't know. She's the one who broke the cross, by climbing on it. I don't know what was in her head. I tried to stop her, but she was very upset about something, angry and full of grief at the same time.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
I don't know. After the cross broke, she ran away, but I didn't see which direction. In the state she was in, I knew better than to try to interfere with her. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
I do, but first we have to get those children out of the way. It isn't safe for them to be running around while we work. That blind trickster filled their heads with tales of treasure, and they think I mean to steal it.
I'll talk to them.
Ok.
You must do something to get those children out from underfoot.
Hey, get away from here. It's our treasure.
Treasure.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No, we're not leaving till we find it.
We'll sleep here if we have to.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we told you. You're not getting our treasure. Manu said if we find it, we can keep it.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
You know the sisters? She could tell on us.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
Whoa! We won't tell. You can help us. If you find the treasure, we'll split it, even.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
Are you any good at riddles?
I'm an expert.
Câteva.
Let's hear it.
I want you to take my supply. I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
Ok.
You figure out the riddle yet?
So, find the hidden treasure. I mean, that's...
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Yeah. Numai puțin că merg pe aici și spameze.
I can't carry anymore.
Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen, cuánto deseo que mis hijos y yo podamos...
Find the hidden treasure. No. N-a vrut să merg aici. Oh my god.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right?
Nope.
Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the second sin. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
How can we lift this with them playing around us?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
I want you to take my supply.
I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
Habar n-am. A fountain or what? No?
There's something there.
Yep.
Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
There we go.
So did you find anything?
I sure did. Look at this.
We're rich. Hold on, hold on. We said everyone gets an equal share, so...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
You mean it?
Absolutely.
I knew it right away when I saw you. I said there's a real hero.
Please, please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Thanks for finding the treasure. We're going to show it to Manu.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Where should we start?
Over this way.
Trebuie să apăs ceva? Nu. Ok. Lara, mai bine urcai tu aia, frate, că femeia aia e în vârstă.
Thank you for your help. And I hope you find Isa. I'm worried about her. I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross. Maybe something about the cross can show you where Isa went.
Examine the cross, ok?
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way.
Păi, eu am înțeles, dar e închis. Se poate deschide? Nu. Și dacă mă uit pe partea opusă, depinde mult de unghi. So... și abia acum ne duce aici, mă. De asta nu ne lăsăm mai devreme. Cred. Am putea să citim niște documente că se află chiar aici înăuntru. Sunt foarte, foarte multe. Okay.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. A heron and an eclipse. 25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We travelled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
Damn. Dar nu știu de ce... Adică e un document aici în față. Pe care nu pot să-l accesez. Ok. Asta pentru că trebuie să urc scările. Yep.
"26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box. Jonah! This book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns. The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse.
Pe era jos, heron and an eclipse.
This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission.
Povestioară le completăm. Ne apropiem de final.
Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, insisted Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, De la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 36. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother De la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well.
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos daños? Un paso a la vez. Un día a la vez. Como si tú...
Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
Mai avem 2 documente aici. Cel mai probabil sunt jos, cred că. Da. Nu?
The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it. The others are worried that brothers De la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
Și cam asta ar fi. Toate documentele din librărie au fost citite.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century.
Huh.